Open joint stock company Lukoil is a global energy company with operations in 37 countries. Lukoil is among the leaders in both the Russian fuel and energy sector and the global oil and gas industry. In 2009, Lukoil retained its leadership in industry. The price of Lukoil shares rose by almost 76%. Its net profits exceeded $7 billion. The company's contribution to the national budget exceeds 500 billion rubles. In 2009, Lukoil performed evaluation of hydrocarbon reserves by more stringent standards in accordance with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. As of January 1st, 2010, Lukoil's reserves of hydrocarbons audited by Miller and Lentz totaled 17.5 billion barrels of oil equivalent. The amount of oil produced in 2009 was 97 million tons. The most significant upstream event for Lukoil in 2009 was the fact that the company won the competitive bidding for development of Iraq's West Kurma 2. It's the world's largest field with its proven reserves estimated at 13 billion barrels of oil. As specified in the contract, drilling operations at the field are to begin in 2011, and the first production is to take place at the end of 2012. This is Lukoil's strategic project, both in terms of stock reserves and production volumes. Preliminary estimates project the company's investments in the West Kurma 2 project in the next 4 to 5 years to reach $4.5 billion. The company views the Caspian region as very promising in terms of potential growth of hydrocarbon production. On April 28, 2010, Prime Minister of Russia Vladimir Putin visited the offshore platform and took part in the ceremony to mark the first commercial production at the Yuri Korchagin field. The Gulf of Guinea and offshore sectors of Ghana and Côte d'Ivoire are the areas where Lukoil is engaged in exploration by carrying out deepwater drilling operations. The first wildcat drilled on the Ghana shelf discovered considerable reserves of oil and gas at some 4.5 kilometers below sea level. The drilling operations conducted in the offshore area of the Republic of Côte d'Ivoire revealed evidence of an active oil and gas system. Most natural gas produced in Russia comes from the Nakhotkinskoye field. A landmark event in the development of the company's gas business was the drilling of the first producer in the Pyakhyinskoye gas condensate field. The start of commercial production is scheduled for 2013. In 2009, the volume of the company's refineries increased by 11% and totaled 63 million tons. In 2009, along with the commissioning of the Ukhta refinery's isomerization unit, the company started production of Euro 3 and Euro 4 fuels. The year's landmark event in downstream was the acquisition of a 45% stake in the TRN refinery. The refinery is located in the southwest of Holland, one of the world's largest hubs of oil and petroleum products trade. Starting in October of 2009, Lukoil began producing and selling new premium motor fuels, Ecto Plus Octane 95 and Ecto Sport Octane 98. High quality and improved operational properties of Ecto Plus and Ecto Sport were subject to testing carried out in the laboratories of the British Independent Testing Center Tickford Powertrain Test. 2009 saw commissioning in St. Petersburg of the very first Russian double-purpose water-shore fueling station to service motor vehicles and small vessels. Another innovation-based site was opened in the Krasnodar territory, where Russia's first solar-powered gas station began to operate in the village of Krasnaya Polyana. the solar energy will be used for indoor and outdoor lighting of the station and to secure uninterrupted operation of the gas station in the event of a failure of external sources of power. In 2009, Lukoil approved a new version of its 21st Century Health, Safety, and Environment Program and the 2009-2013 Environmental Safety Program of the Lukoil Group. The new program covers about 500 measures with their overall cost exceeding $2 billion. As part of its strategic alliance with the Rosnano State Corporation, Lukoil intends to implement the following joint projects: a large capacity unit to produce rutene, a unique nano-reagent that can drastically improve production, and development and manufacture of thyrotron motors using highly efficient nanostructured magnets for the production of high viscosity oils. In November of 2009, Lukoil's Board of Directors approved the 2010-2019 Strategic Development Program. The company's strategic development goals include increased production of hydrocarbons and the entire offset of production with reserves additions, monetization of gas reserves, including utilization of associated gas, synergies with the electric power and petrochemical industries, an upgrade of the refining facilities to boost the output of light oils, and the development of marketing networks in the top priority regions. The key financial performance indicator to describe the company's strategy is still return on capital employed, which should be maintained at the level of the world's leading oil companies. Lukoil, always moving forward.